up from the bottom, I do the shit again.
Start my world with cat account. I know I show on demand. So start to the plan.
Using flare on a single target. Apparently in Final Fantasy XIV, that's a no-no. Now, you're probably like, what the flare on a single target? What are you talking about? I'm talking about the Black Mage. The Black Mage has a skill that literally takes all your MP when you cast it, and it's called flare. Now, it usually will take all your MP, and then you cast an ice spell and you get your MP back. You start replenishing your MP. You have to go in between an ice DPS phase and a fire DPS phase. First, fire DPS, because it burns all your MP, then to get your MP back, you cast ice spells. That's how you replenish your MP. Okay, we got that out the way. Now, on to Flare. Flare is like the most beautiful looking spell that you can cast. It looks even better than Foul, and Foul looks pretty damn awesome too. Now, if you're a new player, you're probably like, what the are you talking about? Go look up Black Mage on YouTube so you can see all the skills in action, and then come back and watch this video, and then you'll be like, okay, I know what you're talking about now. But yeah, we're talking about Flare. Now apparently, back in the good old days, Flare was used as DPS on single targets and mobs as well. I guess with the newer updates, it became apparent that Flare is supposed to be used for mobs, for clearing mobs actually. Basically, you do 250 potency of damage with Flare to a single target and 40% to those monsters that's around that target. So basically, it's for ad clearing. Now, with the high crit rate and direct crit rate with Black Mage, you know, you should do a nice amount of damage on a single target with Flare no matter what. You would think that, but that's not the case apparently. If you use Flare on the boss continuously in the dungeon, do it on the second to last boss, I can almost assure you eventually, depending on what group you're with, you will hear about it. You will read about it in the chat section. I actually was doing it in the level 75 dungeon. And keep in mind though, this is the higher level dungeons. One of the tanks was like, Flare? This is exactly what they typed, Flare? ? And then they said there's no point in casting Flare on a single target. So after the tank said that, which that person was a Dark Knight, I happen to have a level 80 Dark Knight myself. After that Dark Knight said that, I continuously did use Flare, because like, I don't give a about what you say. Like, I'm gonna play the game the way I want to play it, whether it be right or wrong. Like, I put my money into the game, I'm gonna play it. I know what's right from wrong, but I'm gonna continuously do it because you're not my daddy. You're not my father. But anyways, I continuously casted it, then I left that. But later on, I was like, alright, I'm going to just use it for mobs. And I actually got complimented. Actually, today, I was in level 77 dungeon. Somebody was like, you're the first Black Mage that I've seen use Flare on mobs. I didn't respond back to them. I just, like, when people say things in chat when we're in like a dungeon, I kind of ignore it because I just want to get through. I want to get through this dungeon, get the out of there, get my XP, get my gear, and get out of there. That's the type of person I am. That's what I've become since leaving Terra, actually. I don't associate with nobody in Final Fantasy XIV. I can see why people are in free companies, though, because there are, you know, hidden toxic dickheads within that you might get matched into with. But ultimately, if you play as a Black Mage, you feel like pissing off people, use Flare on a single target. For real. And if you got the mentality I do, fuck them. Let them talk their shit. Continuously use it. Now, if you continuously use it and then they get to the boss and then they kick you, I apologize. Because that means they're serious about you not using Flare on a single target. But it's your boy Legacy.